in my opinion, are literally the bread and butter of calisthenics. They're what's gonna help shape your physique and build your overall work capacity and just overall calisthenics skills and body awareness the best. It's gonna teach you coordination through 3 different movements. What is going on, YouTube? We are back with the Prez out here in Juniper Park today. It is day 2 of the week, so it's going to be a full body routine today. Previous workout on Monday you saw was all upper body. Well, even though we hit deadlifts was going to be a full body movement. It was a predominant heavy pull focused upper body routine. So today is going to be full body, legs and upper body is going to be all body weight. We're going to be doing some weighted leg movements here at the park today. And again, if you guys don't have dumbbells, everything I do for my legs can be done body weight as well. If you guys haven't seen me do in a while, our bar complexes. Remember, bar complexes, in my opinion, are literally the bread and butter of calisthenics. They're what's gonna help shape your physique and build your overall work capacity and just overall calisthenics skills and body awareness the best. It's gonna teach you coordination through 3 different movements: muscle ups, straight bar dips, and pull-ups. You have to coordinate each one in that sequence and make them flow and look clean. So bar complexes today, we're gonna be hitting 1 muscle up, 15 dips, 10 pulls for 5 rounds. And I may actually, maybe I'll pyramid these up. We'll go 16, 11, 17, 12, 18, 13, 19, 14 for the first 5 rounds. So we'll pyramid up in the dips and the pulls to make every set even more challenging. Again, this is body weight, so you could go higher volume. So we do the upper body first, and then we'll finish the routine with lower body. Let's go, set 2. We'll go up to 11. Two down, 3 more to go. Go guys, set 3. All right, guys, that was 17 dips, 12 pulls. Like I said, we're gonna end with 19 and 14. Set 1 to set 2, I only took a 90-second break. Set 2 to set 3 right there was close to 3 minutes. So now going into set 4, I'll probably take 3 minutes again. And depending on how I feel, I might take up to 4 minutes for that 5th set. So as I'm increasing the reps, every set's gonna get more intense. We're naturally also gonna be building up more fatigue. So you're gonna wanna go into these sets fresh if you have a goal of hitting a certain amount of reps. Make sure you're fresh going into it, right? Because like I said, we're working on building our work capacity, building our endurance here. And if we have a set goal in mind, hit that goal to make sure you're developing that required work capacity. All right, guys, here's the 4th set, and I was really starting to feel fresh and fired up. So I recorded this for the gram, and I decided to go a little ham on this. We ended up doing 1 muscle up, 20 dips, 15 pull-ups, which is more overall volume than I was supposed to hit in my sets. And this is the 4th set. So set 5, we're actually going to go back into our required volume for our 5th set. So here's set 4. We did for the gram. It was 1 muscle up, 20 straight bar dips, 15 pulls for a little extra work here. These bar complexes are going to help you build up your body weight awareness, overall coordination, and again, build up your work capacity and overall muscular endurance. Let's go. All right, guys, it's set 5. And you guys saw that 4th set, I threw that up for an IG reel and I actually did 120-15. So I did even higher volume than I wanted to do altogether. So for this last set, so we ended up skipping 118-13. So we're gonna go right now, right into 119-14 for the 5th set, which again is gonna be 1 less than we did last set. We did 120-15 on set 4. All right, guys, that was 5 rounds of the upper body portion of the routine. Like I said, it's gonna be full body work today. And again, this could be done by any level. Bar complexes, all you gotta do if you can't do a muscle up yet is throw yourself in a band, and then it's literally just getting good at straight bar dips and a controlled descent into a pull-up. You don't need to learn a muscle up to do that. You can get yourself in a band. You could even jump up on a bar and practice the straight bar dips, dropping into the pull-up. That's gonna also mimic that negative that's needed for a muscle up. So again, it'll help you build up that overall body weight control and awareness. So now I'm gonna go on to a dumbbell leg exercise. But again, this could be done body weight also. I'm gonna be using light dumbbells, so it's almost gonna be like body weight. I'm just gonna be going high volume here. Let's go. All right, upper body work is done. Those 5 bar complexes, like I said, they give a crazy overall stimulus to the body. Everything in the upper body is lit right now, and it was just all body weight. But that intensity comes from literally supersetting a muscle up into a chest movement, back down into a pull-up, keeping literally the whole body under tension for the duration of the set. So now, like I said, I only got 30-pound dumbbells here. We're doing Bulgarian split squats. Typically, I like to do these for more, again, in that bodybuilding rep range of like 6 to 12, and I'll usually be working with like 50, maybe 55 pounds in each hand. Now I only got 30, so the volume's gonna be higher. Still falling in that, 10 to 20 rep range, which is still bodybuilding, but just higher volume, just due to the fact that now the intensity, meaning the load, is a lot lower. And now, guys, if you don't have weights, you guys can do these body weight, just slow down the tempo. So you gotta find, there you go. All right, that was 15 on the left. I'm gonna rest about a minute before I go into the right leg, because again, this is gonna be very gassing on the lungs. It's gonna elevate that heart rate, and you don't want your lungs to be the reason why you give out on your second limb. So go into the set fresh, catch another 15 reps. Let's go. All right, guys, 1 minute break, onto the right limb. All right, guys, that was the first set. It's the only set of the legs I'm gonna film. I'm gonna do 3 total sets of this, and then we're gonna move on to one more leg exercise, which you'll see. I remember, guys, you guys see, look, I'm rocking, recently I've been wearing the Vivo barefoot shoes, and I highly recommend you guys start investing in a pair of these, because they're actually gonna let your foot conform to the floor the way it's supposed to be when it's actually barefoot. That's what they call barefoot shoes. You guys can see the toe on the shoe is very wide. Traditional running shoes or sneakers that people wear, even weightlifting shoes like Metcons, they're narrow. They keep the foot compressed in the heel. So you're never fully in contact with the floor, meaning your toes are always gonna be bunched up like this or up like this, right? You're never gonna be able to fully grasp the floor with each one of your toes and the full foot planted. These Vivo Barefoots, they give full freedom of the foot, and it's a completely flat shoe, right? There's no heel elevation, there's no toe coming up, there's no, so while my foot's planted, every toe, the heel, everything is grounded to the floor, making you a lot more stable and how you're actually supposed to be walking with proper movement mechanics. So 2 more sets of that, and another leg exercise. Let's go. All right, guys, so I just finished the 3rd set of the weighted split squats. Now, if you're doing them just body weight, this is how I want you to do them. I want you to get a little more technical with the form and really focusing on hitting depth and pausing there, right? So these are the cues that you want. First of all, you want to mimic that you have dumbbells in your hand. So I always want you fully tense. I want you to squeeze your fists together like you have weights in there, right? Pretend you have something in your hand. That's going to create that intrinsic energy and the intrinsic tension, right? Now we're going to set up. Boom. Get your setup. 2 hands like you got weights. Now, body weight. Nice and controlled. Descent. And then I want you to lean that knee over the toe without letting the heel elevate. Then come up. 1. So, down. And then a lean. So you want to get this hamstring close to the calf. I'm leaning. Look at my torso angle. It's now on an angle forward, leaning this knee over, creating a crazy stretch in the quad, holding there, coming up, down, leaning into it, creating a deeper stretch, coming up. Let me show you on the left. Same thing. Get your balance, get your positioning right, make those 2 fists. Come down straight. Once you hit depth, now you start leaning. Don't let the heel elevate. So you're constantly pushing that heel down, pushing this knee over the toe, getting a deep stretch into the deep hip flexors and everything. 1, down, lean, hamstring coming to the calf, pausing, 2, 3. And again, you guys want to be aiming for sets of 8 to 15. Body weight style with that tempo. Each limb, each set on each limb should be lasting about 45 seconds to 90 seconds of time under tension for the whole set per limb. So 2 limbs, close to a 3-minute set there, guys. Moving on to the next leg exercise. All right, guys, next leg exercise. Now we're gonna be training our calves. Listen, if you're gonna be training your legs, don't just train the quads. Make sure you're also training the hamstrings and the calves. Those split squats, they're gonna train the front and the back of the legs, meaning they're gonna train quads and hamstrings. So now we're gonna get some direct calf work with single leg, toe elevated calf raises. Listen, this is one of the best overall calf builders that I've ever done, and this can be done anywhere, guys. All you gotta do is literally find a ledge in the park. You do not need to use a weight. You can do this body weight, but I'm gonna be doing this weighted, only 30 pounds. Typically I use about double, and I'm falling in that 10 to 12 rep range. So I'm gonna be aiming for 15 to 20 reps per limb now with the lighter weight. So look, guys, set yourself up with the working limb. So if I'm working my left calf, weight's in the left side of the body, left hand. Leaning up against this banister for leverage to keep balance out of the equation. My right hand is also there to help with balance. Look, come around. You want to get this deep stretch. The key to this movement is the loaded stretch, guys. So let that calf stretch low. That's why the toe is elevated. Come up, squeeze. Hold that contraction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going both limbs, so it's gonna be a long one. 9, 10, 1, 2, 3. All right, 14, taking the form failure right there. And again, that's increasing the intensity by increasing the time that I'm stretching and holding the contraction, just because it's a lighter load today. So now the right, guys. Starting that loaded stretch. Get a nice stretch. Squeeze the top, pause. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 14 again, guys. I'm only going to film that first set. That is a wrap for the routine today. So we did 5 sets of upper body work, bar complex style, which again is going to bring a crazy pump, crazy muscle building, endurance building, stimulus to the body, help you building up that work capacity and body awareness. Then we ended with just 2 leg exercises today. Again, the intensity, meaning the load wasn't that high, but it was higher volume. So I did 3 sets of 15 Bulgarian split squats each leg, so that's 45 reps of split squats each leg. And then we're going to end with 3 total sets of these calf raises, right? Single leg toe elevated calf raises. So I'm not going to film the last 2 for you guys, but again, do the same. If you don't have weights, do the same thing, body weight, increase that time under tension. So when you're holding that stretch, hold that stretch longer. Hold that locked out position longer if you're using body weight. Make the intensity of your body weight harder by increasing the time under tension. Like always, guys, if you have a question or comment, leave it in the comments section. Since today was full body, tomorrow's gonna be a full rest day, which is gonna be Thursday, so I won't be training again until Friday. And remember, like I said, while we're in a cut, when you're in a deficit, you always wanna continuously give a muscle building signal to the body. So today we didn't really lift anything substantially heavy. Monday we did heavy deadlifts, which again is gonna stimulate the whole body to stay strong and maintain that mass. So Friday's session, I'll probably have some more load on me, and one of our movements will be a lot more intense in terms of weight lifted, right? So I'll see you guys in the next workout on Friday. If you have a question or comment, leave it in the comment section. Like the video, helps the algorithm out. Share with your friends and your family. I'm gonna be bringing you a lot more consistent content, guys. Now that this weather's nice, I'll be out in the park a lot more often. If you're not subscribed yet, smash that subscribe button like always, guys. I appreciate all the support. Peace out. BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.